All right, good morning. I'll call to order the joint committee meeting. It's August 27th, 2024. It's 10:09 a.m. We're in Trade and Transit 2 on the third floor. We really only have one item, well, two if we have good for the good of the order, but one item today, and that is to approve the work, the study to be completed on the Public Works Building by Mark Derry of Derry and Associates. He is the one that completed the review of our other city buildings a few years ago and provided the ADA report at that time. And we do have one city building that still needs to be completed, which is our Public Works building. Misty Dion and myself spoke with Mark Derry, and he is willing to do this work in September. We do not have an exact date yet. He is going to get that to Misty and myself. And then once we have the date that he'll be in town, then he will coordinate with us and then obviously do the study of the Public Works building and get that report to the joint committee for our review. So with that, I guess I should say here present myself, the mayor. We have Austin White, our city solicitor, Cynthia Hart, our director of human resources, and joining us via Zoom, Councilman Randy Allison, Gary Narr from our codes and zoning department, and Tommy Greco from CIL as the board president, and Misty Dion from CIL also. Okay, so any questions or comments related to that for Mark Derry?
This is Misty. Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
This is Misty. I don't have any questions on the assessment. We'll find out soon, I assume, when it'll be completed in September, and it's just for the Public Works building. And the only leftover thing I had from last meeting on that was about the push door at the front entrance of the Public Works building. If that's in part in the assessment, is the city still willing to make that happen?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, whatever needs to make the building compliant, absolutely. And I believe Scott Livermore, our director of Public Works, and Bill Scott, our engineer, are aware of that.
Yep.
Anyway, right now, but yes, whatever Mark Derry has in that, in his assessment to make it compliant, clearly we will do. Anything that's out of compliance, I should say, yes. Yeah, and I don't know that.
Well,
Mark,
the door itself could
Yeah.
be, they could make it a lighter weight,
Right,
but
the
certainly it
pool.
would be more accessible if it
it's
was
a push button.
pushed.
Yeah.
That's why Tommy asked, I believe, and Tommy's on the phone, so he can certainly.
Yeah. Yep, I'm sure Mark will have his recommendations like he always does. So, yep. And Mark's usually pretty quick too with his assessments and getting the reports back to us. I know the last one was pretty quick a few years ago. So I don't anticipate much of a delay in that. All right, any other questions or comments? And then we take a vote on this, right, Misty?
On
don't
the
remember.
assessment,
Yeah, just approving Mark Derry. Are we good? Do we have to?
As a committee, we're not really a voting body, but I mean, the people who are members of the committee can take a vote. To approve it. I mean,
We might as well, since we're here. I don't even know. Is it me, you, Tommy? I don't even know. No, who's the official? Yeah, can you mute whoever that is? And then Gary and Randy, I think.
I'd have to, yeah, let me look. I have it written up, I think, from our notes from last. Joint committee members, Tommy Greco, Misty Dion. I had last time that Bill Scott was one of the members, and Randy Allison and Gary Narr.
Okay, perfect. So we have a quorum. All right, so we'll take a symbolic vote then. So all in favor of Mark Derry to conduct the assessment, please signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, carries. All right, second then, anything for the good of the order? I don't have anything, but Misty, do you-
I have a couple things, yes. The HR training and onboarding, I met with Cynthia Hart, our director at the city of Williamsport on August 2nd. We looked at the Gallagher site that she uses for trainings, and she showed me the training module that I believed we looked at previously. But it's on a timer, so you couldn't go through and look at all of it. So I'm waiting to get that from her so that I can kind of go through and look at each of this session or the slides. And then it looked like there were some good scenarios that could be used. So when she sends me the slides and the scenarios, we'll review them and respond back with any feedback that we have. We also went over the list of trainings and the hands-on training that we did before, and I'm waiting on a list of employees from Cynthia so that we can sort of compare and then plan the trainings. I think we did come up with some tentative dates for the training, 10th, 11th, and September and 17th of October. So once I get that information back from Cynthia, we can move forward on the onboarding and trainings. We're thinking it was possibly going to be one or two sessions, depending on how many staff need the training and timing, if it's like morning and for one and afternoon in the other or something like that. So that's what I have. I don't know, Cynthia, if you have anything else to add or. Okay.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Yep, just keep us posted on that and we'll make sure that gets completed as well. All right. Anything else?
I have a couple more
Yep, go ahead.
things.
Yep.
This is Misty again, the work plan updates. I know we discussed before, the plan to wait, until this assessment of public works was done before we went through the work plan, but, I was wondering if we could just refresh our memory on where we're at with the work plan, what's been completed, what we have, and then we could, if you could send that to Tommy and I to refresh our memory on that. And another question I had from the last meeting, will the minutes, I know I shared my notes from last time. Will the minutes, the consent decree, supplement and everything all be posted on the website the same as where I think I linked to it in the minutes or in the minutes when I sent it to
Yeah, I
you?
can have Jan. Yes, I can have Janice Frank do that. You're saying what's the work decrease up? The one we just approved there? Yeah.
I
We
think the
can,
consent decree is already up there.
I was gonna say, I think that's probably there, but you're talking about the newest one that we have, you're saying?
Correct.
The
Yeah.
stipulated order.
Yeah. We can put that on the website, yeah.
And the minutes.
Yeah, I'll have Janice. And you sent the minutes, right, Misty? Did you send
I
that?
did,
You
yes.
emailed that
I
out?
think I sent them to you or
Okay.
Austin and
Yeah.
or all of you.
All right, yeah, I'll have Janice Frank upload those.
All right. I think that's all I have.
All right. Anyone else? Okay. Hearing nothing further, then the meeting's adjourned. It is 10:18 a.m. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, take care, everybody.
Thanks.
Thanks, Randy.